Hey, Colabcoaching here again to share some wise words and wisdom for the week. It's the fourth week of the Emotional Resilience series. So excited to get into this week because if you don't know, this is the last week of the series. Bittersweet, but I hope you have learned something. And let me know if you like that new format that we're doing. We're taking it more simplistic. I think I was going too hard. I leave that for the coach, like the personal coach. But I just want to give some easy tidbits, some nice relaxing tidbits, some eye-opening tidbits that are not too detailed in these videos. So without any further delay, the topic we're talking about this week, for the last week of emotional resilience, is lessons I learned from emotional resilience. Lessons I learned from emotional resilience. Now, I talked about what it was that emotional resilience is, how to apply it, things of that nature. But what about me, the person that's been making these videos? So, for me, I learned emotional resilience is not a one day thing. You're not going to wake up one day and say, wow, I am emotionally resilient today. What you are going to realize is that it's a process. It takes time because we as humans, we have multiple pain points, we have multiple hurt points, we have multiple traumatic stresses that have happened to us, and it's not going to be healed all in one day. So I learned that literally, that it is okay to grow and learn about your pain, not to dwell in it. Again, I don't want you to feel like you have to dwell in it, sit in it, bask in it. No, none of that. But you're learning from that pain to allow yourself to grow and mature. Another lesson that I learned is that it's not gonna take one instance, because you might literally fall back into that pain, into that hurt. And if 9 times out of 10 you will get triggered and it will happen to you again and again and again. But what's important about emotional resilience is that you have to remember that this is something that is a building block. It's a stepping stone, because once you are emotionally resilient, you are now allowing yourself to grow and mature and be the best person you could be, because you're not focusing on that pain anymore. You're not focusing on that turmoil, that stressor. You're not focusing on that. Yeah, it exists. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, you're continuously focusing on healing from it, but at the same time, it's time for you to move forward through emotional resilience. You are resilient. That means that you can get up when you feel low. That means that you can rise to the occasion when you feel like you don't want to. You can literally apply yourself when you feel like you don't want to apply yourself. That's what resilience is. And when you put emotions with it, it's literally telling your emotions, those pain points, those moments that you feel low. It's now becoming fall in my area at this moment, and I'm on the east coast of the United States, and seasonal depression is about to hit. It's already hit some people already, and when you start to get depressed, especially when you start to get depressed, um, this is when your emotional resilience has to activate. Not to say it's going to activate quickly or fast, and not to say that it's gonna happen right away and right at the moments, like you just snap a finger, it's going to happen. But these are the moments where you have to say, I've overcome A, B, C, D in the past. Now it's time for me to apply what I learned to overcome this seasonal depression today. A lot of people during the fall, it's a beautiful, the leaves are changing, things like nature, but you're not really outside as much as anymore. It's cold. It's not, the weather climate is not conducive to the sun and the sunshine, and constantly being with people. Some people, when it turns to fall, people start to stay inside and shelter. So especially with me, I've never personally said I've had seasonal depression, but I've had battles with depression. So emotional resilience has taught me that it's okay to go and seek help. I know you're going to get tired of me saying this. I know you're going to get tired of me reiterating this over and over and over again, but you have to go get the help you need. At least talk to someone. If you're not ready to put all the money into counseling or coaching, things of that nature, talk to a pastor, talk to a friend, and just say, hey, I'm not okay today. And that's what I had to do. I literally was, I literally went to go see my cousin today, and we were talking about this, and I said, if you see me getting down, if you see me moving out of character, you know, ask me if I'm okay. Because sometimes, especially me being someone that's always focused on helping other people, I can easily not put myself on the forefront. I can put those emotions, those pain points to the side and say, hey, I'm not going to deal with this right now because I have so and so to talk to. I'm not going to deal with this right now because I have so and so to to address certain things with. I can't deal with this right now because I have work. I can't deal with this right now because I have kids. I can't deal with this right now because I have a significant other. I have family. I have parents that, whatever reason that you may have, you're going to find a reason to not talk about your pain and your hurt. That is why emotional resilience and building that emotional resilience is important. Oh, what else? What other lessons have I learned through this journey? Just writing things down and talking about it. One very very important lesson that I learned is that I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I don't have all the answers for you, nor will I ever claim to have all the answers for you because I'm still learning about emotional resilience as well. As I talked about, my mom died when I was 10, older brother when I was 15, multiple family members that passed away. Grief is like the friend that's always been around. No matter what, has always been around in my life. And it's there. It hurts. It's terrible. But at the same time, I had to realize that just because it's a friend that's in my life doesn't mean it has to be a friend that I want in my life. I'll repeat it again. Just because grief is a friend that's in my life and not even a friend. Just because grief is someone that's in my life, something that's in my life, does not mean I want it to be in my life. So go have that conversation with your pain. Have that conversation about the grief. Have a conversation about the depression, about the abuse and things of that nature. This happened to me. You have been in my life for X amount of years. Now it's time for me to move forward because I feel resilient within me. Whew. It's deep. It's tough to say out loud, but it's needed. So, lessons I learned. Lessons I learned from emotional resilience. I learned that I have to constantly keep learning. I have to constantly keep learning about myself because I don't have all the answers about emotional resilience. I can't come here and tell you that I have mastered it. I have not. I still have tough days. I still have moments where things are difficult for me. But what I do know is that I got over certain things in my life and it propelled me to be the best person I could be. And I know that I have to constantly keep working to get back to that point. As I said, emotional resilience is not something that's going to be there 100% of the time, but at least you know it's 5% there. And whatever feelings that you have, you're living with pain, you're living with hurt, you're living with depression, you're living with abuse. Remember, it may be in your life right now, but it does not have to be in your life forever. It's all up to you. Simple as that. So, if you're struggling with this and you want to learn more about me or you want to learn more about how you can, build that emotional resilience within yourself, go to my website, yourcolabcoach.com, fill out that relationship survey so you can figure out a little bit more about what you want to talk about. Also, sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session to see if we are a good fit for each other. Facebook Collab Coaching, Instagram Collab Coaching. All my series, all my videos are on YouTube, COLAB Coaching. Also, you can email me, collabcoaching@gmail.com, if that's better for you as well. Finally, Fresh Eyes, Solve Problems Easier, my self-love relationship project book. Amazing book. I have some great reviews already. Continue to buy this book. Continue to buy it on Dorrance Publishing, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, wherever you can find this book. It is available. Also, I have a whole Audible section of this book. It's on Lantern Audio. It's on Audible. Wherever you listen to audiobooks, it is available. And give me a review. Tell me what you think about it, and how has it impacted you. We might do a whole series about the book, about how it impacts people. But thank you so much for listening and watching. Share this with anyone that is struggling with emotional resilience today. Seasonal depression is coming. Don't be by yourself. Talk about it. Speak about it. Let your feelings be known. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.